We still have some weather to dodge over the next few days. Let's get right to those numbers as we look at that sky cam over the valley right now. Things are very quiet, a few clouds and 72 degrees. Moorhead also at that same reading with wind very light from the south-southwest. Your hometown, well, it's a little bit warmer up in Grand Forks at 74. Cavalier, the Tornadoes of Cavalier enjoying 75 degrees right now. Pair of 70s in Fergus Falls and Detroit Lakes, and Gwinner, you have 72 as well. The coolest weather out near Bemidji. You are in the mid-60s. Some clouds on the I-94 corridor of central Minnesota and a few sprinkles along the Canadian border. But other than that, our area extremely high and dry as far as weather is concerned. And the wind, very light and not a factor in our forecast for tonight. Let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast as we set things into motion this evening. If there's going to be any sprinkles, it'll be in central Minnesota and the northern part. Looks like temperatures slip into the 60s for most of us. Now, we woke up pretty chilly today, and it's not going to be as cold. Now, we're going to have crystal clear skies, but it's those wind arrows that indicate winds will be between about 7 and 15 miles per hour overnight. That helps to stir up the atmosphere and keeps us from getting too cold. We'll start the day in the mid-50s. I can't rule out an isolated area of patchy fog across the region. By midday, the wind gets a little stout. The yellows indicate winds gusting over 20 miles per hour from the Southern Valley through the central Red River Valley. Temperatures, though, climbing through the 70s, and the afternoon looking breezy, but a little balmier than today. Notice the clouds that you see. We can't rule out an isolated thunder shower from those clouds, but other than that, it doesn't look like a soaking wet type of pattern. So here's your planner. Fargo, rise and shine. And as you're heading off to school, kids, it looks like temperatures will be in the 50s as opposed to 40s. A little more comfortable for shorts weather, particularly in the afternoon when we'll have gusty south winds over 20 miles per hour at times and temperatures rising into the low 80s. Grand Forks, 80. Up near Cavalier, you'll have a shot at 82 degrees. Still some mid-70s and a few low 70s for you in Lakes Country, particularly farther to the east into central Minnesota. Devil's Lake tomorrow, 78 degrees. Oh, dear. Look at this doe with 3 twins. How does she ever tell them apart? Got to thank Dawn in Red Lake Falls for capturing that moment there. Here's a look at your forecast. As we go through the close of our work week, we reintroduce that spotty chance of showers tomorrow, a better chance on Friday as we cool a couple of degrees. Staying dry for the Bison's debut, 77 gorgeous degrees, a lot of sunshine there. But then we're back to an unsettled pattern. Sunday through Tuesday will bring a little bit of a cool down as we go through that period and a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. By the middle of the next week, it looks like we'll be a little quieter. Well, I got to tell you, it's always a